Mothers and daughters can clash, but this is extreme. Alison fired her mum Susan from the family business, saying she was useless and nobody liked her. Susan hit back with a $500,000 lawsuit alleging abuse, with audio tapes to prove it.
So how would you describe the way she's treated you?
Damn disgusting. Disgusting. You wouldn't treat an animal like that.
Alison, Chris Allen from A Current Affair. Can we ask you some questions?
Not right now.
I feel like I've been beaten down like a dog. Just disgusting.
Can you tell us why you thought it was necessary to sack your mum?
It's the mother of all family disputes, a mum sacked by her own daughter from the family business.
I've been sacked, I've been cut off, I can't pay my mortgage.
Great-grandmother Susan Norman has been locked out of the business she half owns.
Your mum's a partner in this business. Can you tell us why you thought it was necessary to humiliate and abuse her?
Alison Dunn is Susan's daughter. She's not talking to us, but you won't believe what she says to her mum in front of other staff.
So what do? You can't even get reception right.
Oh,
It isn't even about that. Why are you even here? Nobody likes you.
Susan says this foul-mouthed rant was recorded in March when she tried to talk to her daughter, who tells Susan staff hate her.
well, I can't help
Why
that.
can they frown? Every time you make a mistake, they sit here and go, she's up again.
And what's gobsmacking here is that she's abusing her own mum.
Yeah, well, that's, if she can do it to me, she can do it to anyone.
But to swear at you like
To
that.
swear at me, I think she's disgusting.
Susan says none of the staff are rude to her, only her daughter.
No, because you're a they actually don't think you're nice anymore.
You swore at her, called her a said she was useless.
She's harassed me for a long time, but that didn't come out.
She's harassed you for a long time. Well, can you explain to us why it was necessary
Don't
to
enter
sack
my building.
It's the most disgusting case I've ever been involved in.
Solicitor Miles Heffernan from law firm Industrial Relations claims specialises in these sort of disputes.
Any family breakdown is sickening, but this is just the anger and the disgusting communication. I mean, things like, why don't you just die? How can a mother possibly respond to that when her daughter has been given the gift of running the company?
In late November, she said, give me your shares again. And I said, no. She says, well, hurry up and die. I said, don't be silly. I said, I know I'm going to live a long time and I'm not giving you my shares. She says, name your date. When are you dying?
So how did it all go so wrong?
So you've always been pretty close to your daughter?
Well, I thought I was. You know, we used to go shopping and I used to go over there and she'd invite me for tea and with the boys and, yeah, we used to go for lunch a lot.
Susan says she and her second husband, who's not Alison's dad, started a business offering support for the disabled. It's now a multi-million-dollar company with 79 staff. Alison started working in the business 3 years ago, and when Susan's marriage ended early last year, Alison was gifted 50% of the shares.
She actually assured me that she would always look after me and I would always look after you, and so we need to go 50-50 and it's better for the accountant to do the dividends. Well, I was fooled.
And she made herself CEO.
She did. In 2016, I went in there one day and there's her new cards with CEO, and I didn't know anything about it and I didn't question it.
We trawled through the documents to try and see how she did it. Looks like one day she's self-anointed and ever since then has been running it like a fiefdom.
Right. Do not talk to me in this office again. Don't. Okay? You think you're worth the same as me after all the years I put into this company.
I started it.
Back in March, when Susan asked for a pay rise, this was her daughter's reaction.
I thought we had this sorted. What is your problem?
We did. I just want equal
money. Oh, it's money.
I'm locked out. I've got this whole company and I have no access to it.
So Susan has launched legal action demanding more than $500,000 from her own daughter and, ironically, her own business.
She's harassed you for a long time. Well, can you explain to us why it was necessary to sack... Well, can you explain to us why this was necessary?
Alison claims her mum is the problem. When she formally sacked her last month, she said it was because her mum failed to comply with reasonable direction in her job as a support worker. And in an email to staff, she says her mum's grievance has all been around salary increases. And it seems Alison had decided to get rid of her mum in that recorded conversation back in March.
I've lost it now. There is no way you're sticking around. Whether I have to do
shut
it.
me out a year ago.
No, I wasn't.
I cannot believe she could be this cruel to anybody, whether it's her mother or anyone else.
Nothing to say about this, Alison?
Don't have my clients on camera.
Susan says she hopes this dispute won't affect the work the family business does with the disabled, but she felt there was no choice but to take legal action.